Good morning, Sir Will. It's me, Nico, and I will be your first anchor for this year's final broadcast.
And I'm Loic. I'll be your second anchor today. Let's see what announcements you have today.
First off, to anyone who came today, happy last day. I hope you enjoy some easy classes and socializing before the end of the day. I know I'm looking forward to it. What about you, Loic?
Absolutely. You know what else I'm looking forward to?
What?
This amazing clip from Jackson.
Hi there. Are you like me and wondering what you're going to do this summer? Well, if I got something to tell you. Introducing this brand new piece of paper. With this piece of paper, you can draw stuff like fun ideas or draw things you want to do with your friends, but can't because you don't have money and you're poor. And if you order now, you can get a free pencil to draw with. Call now.
Wow, thank you for that amazing clip, Jackson. I loved it so much. In other news, today is National Refugee Day. That's right, each June 20th, the globe comes together to honor World Refugee Day. The United Nations General Assembly launched the holiday in 2000, and since then, the worldwide community has spent the day focused on ways to improve the lives of refugees.
Most of us know that refugees are forced to leave their homes due to war, terror, or other crises. But fleeing these home countries is often just the beginning of a very difficult journey. Many refugees find themselves living in camps until they are resettled, some of which are dangerous or not well equipped for long-term living. Refugees don't always have a say in what country they are ultimately relocated to, and the bureaucratic process involving in which finding them a new home can take years.
As well, we recognize this month as many different things, including but not limited to National Filipino Heritage Month, Men's Mental Health Month, National Pride Month, and National Indigenous Heritage Month. We're going to go all over these right after this clip from Ben.
Hello, and welcome to Park Review, the show where we take a look at some of the parks in our community. I'm Ben, your host, and today we'll be looking at Apollo Crater Park. I've been to this park several times in the past, and boy did they pick a great location to build it on. Seriously, this thing looks like it could be part of a watercolor painting. Never mind. But my point still stands. It's a beautiful location, and these hills are a common sledding spot in the winter months. Judging by the storm drain in the back, I'm guessing this place was built in case there was ever a flood. But that's not why most people come here. And to be honest, in the summer months, neither are the hills, unless you want to roll down them, of course. The main attraction is the play structure. There's still a fun place to pass time with friends, even in our teenage years. This park structure has 2 slides, monkey bars, 2 ways to get up, and another way to get down. There's also a generous assortment of swings. The structure is obviously meant for kids, but if you have a little sibling or a cousin that you want to take outside, this might be a great place to take them. The play structure is in good shape. The only thing I'd watch out for is the tire swing. It isn't very stable and will tip if you put too much weight on one side. I timed the walk there, and it's under 8 minutes from school grounds. I'd recommend trying this park if you haven't already and want to go somewhere new. I hope you enjoyed this park review. If you want more, be sure to let me know by emailing LaurierLive@googlegroups.com. Recommend a park for me to try out. See ya!
Thank you for that fantastic clip, Ben. Now here's some interesting facts about Filipino Heritage Month. First off, did you know that the Filipinos were the second largest group in the United States and Canada? That's right. Filipino Americans make up the largest part of the Asian American population in the United States and Canada. Second, did you know that the Filipinos were the first to be documented?
That's right, Filipinos were the first documented Asian people to arrive in the United States. Another cool fact is that 250,000 Filipino Americans are veterans of World War II.
June is also Men's Mental Health Month. Here are some cool facts about that. Men living in small towns or rural areas have unusually high rates of suicide, including flyover states and provinces such as Wyoming, Montana, New Mexico, and Utah. These have the highest rates of suicide in any country. We should all strive to help make mental health resources available for men and women.
Another important celebration happening this month is the Pride events. We internationally recognize June as Pride Month. Here are some interesting facts about it. 1 year after the Stonewall Uprising, cities nationwide held what was considered to be the first Pride parades. These parades were called Gay Liberation Marches, and were also commemorative, but also protest. The marches drew the presence of thousands of people, police resistance, and media coverage. This became a way for people to show their pride while continuing to fight for the LGBTQIA+ rights. These parades and marches are still alive today.
One of the most popular ways to celebrate Pride is to attend the Pride parades, or each festival. Each of these cities in Canada and the United States host various different Pride events. The main ones happening in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Boston, and Ottawa. The closest one to us is obviously in Ottawa with the Capital Pride Parade. But unfortunately, this is not happening in the month of June, as instead hosted in August. If you're interested in attending, find out more information at capitalpride.ca.
Last but certainly not least, this month is also National Indigenous Heritage Month. This week's theme is Language, Cultures, and Arts. Do you know that there are 574 different federally recognized Indigenous tribes? These tribes have political status and sovereign governments and have nation-to-nation relationships with the United States and Canada. Our second fact is that between 2010 and 2020, the population identifying as Indigenous grew by 86.5%. The last fact of the day is that 70% of Native Americans and Indigenous people live outside tribal areas or reservations.
Now those were some interesting facts about all the important things we have to celebrate in the month of June.
Cool. Hey Nico, do you know what national day it is?
Yeah, right, buddy. Nice try. You know that's my job. Today might just be the most unneeded day of them all. It is National Ugly Dog Day. Ugliest Dog Day on June 20th celebrates the pups out there with a face only a mother could love. But where it comes to man's best friend, is there really any dog that can't be deemed adorable? We honor the facially challenged ones today. We started as a funny contest, has grown into an annual celebration of the not-so-handsome dogs amongst us.
Okay, yeah, that's better than mine. Vanilla Milkshake Day is not that interesting anyways.
Well, to take your mind off it, let's head over to the weather with Spencer.
Hey there, sir. Well, I'm Spencer, and I'll be your weatherman for today. This is today's broadcast. It'll start off with a 19 and sunny, then moving on to an amazing 27, and it'll be stormy for about half an hour. Tomorrow, while everybody's sleeping in, it'll be starting off 18 and sunny, then moving on to a crazy 27 and still sunny. Now that's going to be nice. Here's our photo of the day. It is an interesting photo of a bicycle left abandoned on the side of a highway. I love the way it looks straight out of a movie. It is so picturesque. Thank you for sending it in for Nico from Broadcasting. If you'd like to see your photos featured next year over the summer, send them into some of the photos to LaurierLive.ca. That's all for me. Now back to the desk.
Wow, thank you, Spencer, for that weather report. As we're nearing the end of the final broadcast, here's the last clip for today.
Hey, Sir Will, by the end of the school year in sight, here's some things that you're gonna have to do on your last day. Alright, so first thing that you're gonna want to get out of the way is making sure that your yearbook has all the important signatures that you want over the summer. Next thing you're gonna want to do is make sure you say goodbye to all of your favorite teachers. Maybe even give them a gift. To round out your exhausting day, maybe head to DQ's for some ice cream. Now, to complete your day, head home, pass out, and sleep knowing that you don't have to go anywhere tomorrow.
All right. Well, we're nearing the end. From Dave and Dan to all the members of the Sir Will Broadcast Department, thank you for a fantastic year.
That's right. We look forward to next year, and we're excited to see all the new faces.
We wish you a great summer. Goodbye.
Whoa.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, go on.